Okay, boys and girls, let's look at another example. In this lesson, we're going to compare an improper fraction with a mixed number. So let's see, which is bigger? This is a teacher demo, so just look and learn. In order to compare an improper fraction to a mixed number, I will either have to change the improper fraction into a mixed number or the mixed number into an improper fraction. In this case, I have decided to change the mixed number into an improper fraction. So 8/3 versus, okay, let's look. 1 and 5 out of 6 equals to 6 out of 6 plus 5 out of 6, which will give me 11 out of 6. But if we look at these two numbers, they don't have the same denominator. So I will need to find the common denominator among 3 and 6. Let's look at the multiples of 3. 3, 6. Multiples of 6, 6. 3 times 2 will give me 6. 6 times 1 will give me 6. So I don't need to change this, but I'll need to change this. So let's see, 8/3 times 2 times 2. Okay, so 8 times 2 is 16. 3 times 2 is 6. So let's see, which is greater, 16 out of 6 or 11 out of 6? In this case, the bigger number is 16 out of 6, which is the same as 8 out of 3. So 8 out of 3 is greater than 1 whole 5 out of 6. Okay, so the answer is 1 whole 5 out of 6. Do you have any questions? Now, for the next question, do it along with me. I have 10/3 and 3 and 4 out of 7. I want to find the smaller fraction, or the smaller number. How do I find the smaller number? Again, I can either convert this to a mixed number or I can convert this to an improper fraction. In this case, I've decided to convert this to an improper fraction. So 3 whole and 4 out of 7 is the same as 3 times 7, 21 out of 7 plus 4 out of 7, which will give me 25 out of 7. So now I'm comparing 10 out of 3 and 25 out of 7. Now, how do I compare these two numbers? Again, we know that the denominator is not the same. So let's list down the multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21, which is also a multiple of 7. 7, 14, 21. So this is a multiple of 3. 3 times 7 equals to 21. This is a multiple of 7. 7 times 3 equals to 21. So over here, I know I'll need to multiply this by 7. And multiply this by 7. And over here, I'll need to multiply it by 3 and by 3. So ten times 7 is 70. 3 times 7 is 21. Twenty-five times 3 equals to 75. 7 times 3 equals to 21. And I'm looking for the smaller number. 70 is smaller than 75. So 10 out of 3 is the smaller number. Were you able to do it along with me? Now, try it on your own. Let's compare these two numbers. 4 whole 5 out of 8 and 41 out of 6. Which is, which is bigger?